Get ready to uncover some mind-blowing mysteries. Have you ever heard of the Nazca lines? These epic hummingbird designs are so big, over 160 feet long. But there's a catch, they're only visible from up high. Created around 1,500 years ago, these ground images in Peru are just one of many unexplained phenomena that leave scientists scratching their heads. From the cosmic void to mysterious triangles, and even places on Earth that defy explanation, we're going on a journey to explore what's still unknown. Want to join me and see how much you already know about these mind-boggling secrets? Let's play. Buckle up, space fans. Let's find out which statement about strange places in space is the odd one out. Here are your options. Mars resembles a human brain, the cosmic voids house hundreds of thousands of galaxies, and NASA dubbed a Martian terrain brain terrain because of its resemblance to our brain. Can you spot the fake fact? You're out of this world with your curiosity. Let's dive into some mind-blowing mysteries in space. Literally, like on Mars' brain terrain, which bears an uncanny resemblance to our brain's grooves or gyri. And did you know it even has a grayish hue? Theories abound. Was it formed from ancient ice, or is it just an alien brain teaser? Meanwhile, Saturn's moon Dione boasts streaks that could be signs of tectonic upheaval or debris from space. Scientists are still piecing together the puzzle. But let's not forget the Boat's void, one of the biggest cosmic enigmas. Its origin remains as elusive as ever. Buckle up for the vastness of cosmic voids. These incredible empty spaces stretch between galactic clusters and stars, with hundreds of thousands of galaxies making their home within them. But then there's Boat's void, a real head-scratcher. Despite decades-long research, scientists have only managed to spot an astonishingly low 60 galaxies inside it. What gives? You'd think this void would be teeming with cosmic activity like its peers. But the truth is, space still holds many secrets, and who knows how much more we'll uncover. Now let's talk about mysteries right here on our home turf. Earth has plenty of enigmas waiting to be solved. Let's dive into Earth's most mind-boggling sights. But with a warning, some of these places aren't just mysterious, they're also seriously off-limits. Now, let's test your knowledge by spotting the false claim among these 3 U.S. territories: the Bermuda Triangle, Hessdalen Lights, or Carolina Bays. You might have heard about the infamous Bermuda Triangle, where ships and planes are said to vanish under unknown circumstances. But here's the thing: many experts believe natural factors like strong currents and storms could be behind those disappearances, making this location not as supernatural as it seems. Can you guess which other 2 sites also demand our attention? You're about to explore some of Earth's most extreme areas, so buckle up. Let's focus on the Hessdalen Lights in Norway. This enigmatic location is surrounded by rough seas, frequent storms, and potentially destructive cyclones, with massive waves reaching as high as 30 meters that could easily capsize even a sturdy ship. But it seems there's more to the mystery of Hessdalen than just the harsh environment. Researchers believe this site could be emitting an otherworldly glow due to radioactive contamination. Given these unsettling facts, it's no surprise that scientists prefer to study this area from a safe distance. Let's dive into one of North America's biggest unsolved puzzles, the Carolina Bays. Imagine hundreds of unexplained circular trenches stretching across the East Coast, silently whispering secrets that scientists are still trying to decode. These natural wonders weren't always protected. For years, American farmers unknowingly tilled over these sites until they were finally put under federal care. You might wonder why it's easier to damage these bays than restore them. A crucial lesson in preserving our planet's mysteries. Now, have you ever heard of mysterious human-made places that seem to defy explanation? From ancient structures to enigmatic modern creations, we're about to explore some truly fascinating sites found all around the world. You're curious about replicas of iconic ancient sites around our planet? Well, it turns out Stonehenge isn't a unique wonder. There's indeed another famous stone circle in Ireland called Newgrange that predates England's version by about 1,000 years. But what really gets minds spinning is finding places with similar structures elsewhere on Earth, like the Borgi Gaddis or the Menhir von Megalithenring in Iran and Germany respectively, or the mysterious Orkney Islands Ring of Brodgar in Scotland. Yet, there's one claim that doesn't quite add up. A stone monument identical to Stonehenge exists somewhere else on Earth. Theories are buzzing around Stonehenge's origin, but one idea from Welsh scientist Brian John suggests that massive glaciers played a role. moving the stones into a circular formation by chance. You might think this is far-fetched, but could another glacier have dropped similar stones in Armenia? Enter Zorat's Kerer, a site that caught archaeologists' attention, who believe it could have served as a secret hideout during ancient wars. But when it comes to those mysterious stone spheres, like the ones found in Costa Rica, we're looking at something entirely different. No glaciers or circular patterns here. Now, let's talk about some seriously massive spheres, hundreds of them lying near Costa Rica's Diquis River Delta, discovered by accident when workers were clearing the land for a banana plantation in 1930. We're talking monumental, the heaviest stone weighs a whopping 16 tons. But you might not know that similar cosmic spheres also popped up on Champ Island, Russia, way above the Arctic Circle. And if you think that's mind-blowing, there's even more. Russia's got another mysterious gem, a one-of-a-kind stone labyrinth waiting to be solved on Bolshoi Zajacky Island. Now, get ready to unwrap one of the most enigmatic labyrinths on Earth, found on Bolshoi Zajacky Island in Russia, and believe it or not, this labyrinth has no match anywhere globally. Theories point that it might have been part of ancient pagan rituals, but here's the thing. Experts are divided whether this intricate structure was linked to a settlement or city. And trust me, those settlements are still shrouded in mystery. So, can you guess which one of these claims is nothing more than a fictional tale? Let's see if your detective skills can crack it. The mystery just got even thicker. Let's see if you can outsmart it. Which of these jaw-dropping statements checks out? Did Bedouins indeed construct a massive defensive wall smack in the middle of the desert? Or was it an ingenious underground city that housed thousands of people for centuries? Or perhaps an entire American village vanished overnight, leaving behind only questions? You've got three options to choose from. The Hot Shabib ancient wall in Jordan, which has been a topic of discussion among archaeologists. Which one do you pick as the real deal? Here's another mind-blowing enigma. What if I told you about a 90-mile-long wall shrouded in mystery built by the Bedouin in Jordan? Sounds like an epic desert fortress, right? But hold on to your seats. Researchers just dug up some surprising facts. They discovered ancient farming communities to the west and theorized that this massive wall might have been a divider between farmers and nomadic herders, not exactly a defensive shield as you'd think. Now, let's fast forward to another incredible feat of engineering, the Derinkuyu city in Turkey. This subterranean marvel has an astonishing 18 floors and stretches 60 meters deep underground, serving as a possible shelter for its ancient inhabitants during turbulent times. So, which one gets your vote? You're going to love these next details. The Derinkuyu city is more than just an underground shelter. It's got classrooms, kitchens, and so many other functional rooms that make you wonder how life unfolded beneath the earth. With its capacity to house up to 20,000 people, this ancient marvel truly impresses. But let's shift gears for a moment. I want to share a story about a mysterious village in Nevada, USA, which vanished overnight in 1964, leaving no trace behind by, except it reappeared 40 kilometers away the very next day. Now, you might be thinking, what just happened? Well, that's exactly what scientists and theorists are still trying to figure out. Buckle up and get ready to dive into history with me. The Derinkuyu underground city in Turkey is a real-life treasure trove. It's not just a shelter, but a fully functional community space that was built way back in the 7th century, featuring classrooms, kitchens, and so much more. This ancient marvel could fit up to 20,000 people, leaving us all wondering how life was like beneath the earth. But let's talk about another mystery. Have you heard about the village in Nevada, USA, that vanished overnight and then magically reappeared 40 kilometers away? It happened in 1964, and no one has ever been able to explain what really went down. Let's kick off our journey together. You're about to embark on a thrilling adventure of learning, and we'll be keeping tabs on your progress every step of the way. Scoring 1 point makes you Dora the Explorer. Don't worry if things didn't go perfectly, it's all part of the fun.